Sometimes the hardest truth to face is the one you've been hiding from yourself. Being nice doesn't always bring peace. Sometimes it just silences the voice inside. The truth may hurt, but living a lie will destroy you slowly. It's exhausting pretending to be someone you're not just to keep the peace. Sometimes the only way forward is to let go of the mask and face the world as you truly are. When you stop playing nice, you stop allowing others to take advantage of your kindness. The harshest truths often lead to the most liberating growth. You can't grow if you're always trying to please others at the expense of your own soul. The truth is, sometimes the best thing you can do for yourself is stop being afraid of stepping on toes. Stop being nice to the point where it costs you your own happiness. You don't have to apologize for standing up for yourself and setting boundaries. The truth will always set you free, even if it's a little uncomfortable at first. It's not about being mean, it's about being honest, even when it's difficult. Real growth begins when you stop pretending everything is fine when it's not. Playing nice is an old habit, but honesty is a power you can't ignore. Sometimes you have to break the silence to build your own peace. The truth isn't always gentle, but it's always real. Stop pretending to be someone you're not just to keep others comfortable. There's strength in speaking the uncomfortable truths that everyone else avoids. You don't owe anyone an explanation for protecting your peace. The real strength lies in being honest, not in being nice all the time. Stop letting fear dictate your truth. Be bold enough to live authentically. You'll never truly know who you are until you stop playing nice to please others. Sometimes the most difficult truth is that you can't always make everyone happy. It's okay to not be okay, and it's okay to admit when you're tired of pretending. Sometimes the truth isn't about being right, it's about being real. People will respect your honesty even if they don't always agree with it. Stop waiting for permission to speak your truth. Your voice matters. The peace that comes with being true to yourself is worth more than any temporary harmony. It's time to stop wearing the mask of nice and start embracing your true self. Being nice is easy. Being authentic is what takes courage. You don't need to sugarcoat everything for others to hear you. The real power comes from owning your truth, no matter how uncomfortable it might feel. Sometimes you have to stop playing the game in order to realize it wasn't worth playing. In the end, the truth always comes to light, whether you're ready for it or not. The hardest truth is usually the one you've been trying to avoid the longest. Don't let your kindness be your weakness. Sometimes the truth feels like a punch in the stomach, but it clears the air. Playing nice is a form of self-sabotage when it means ignoring your own needs. It's time to stop holding back and start speaking your truth, even if it's not what others want to hear. The world doesn't need more nice people, it needs more real ones. You don't have to apologize for choosing your truth over comfort. The truth is messy, but it's also beautiful because it's yours. Stop pretending everything's okay when it's not. Embrace the discomfort. Sometimes the truth you avoid will eventually be the one that sets you free. It's better to be real than to be liked by everyone. Honesty might be uncomfortable, but living in denial is far worse. Stop people-pleasing and start self-pleasing with the truth. You can't heal until you face the truth you've been running from. The hardest thing you can do is face your own truth, but it's also the most freeing. It's time to stop holding back your truth for the comfort of others. Playing nice has never changed the world. Being real has. Sometimes the most difficult conversation you have to have is the one with yourself. True peace comes when you stop pretending and start owning your truth. The truth might be messy, but it's always worth telling. It's okay to outgrow the version of yourself that was only nice to keep others happy. Don't let fear stop you from being honest with yourself and others. The truth won't always make you popular, but it will always make you authentic. Sometimes, the best thing you can do is stop hiding behind pleasantries and start being real. You have every right to be unapologetically yourself, even if it's not always nice. The truth doesn't always feel good, but it always leads to growth. You don't have to be liked by everyone to be true to yourself. Stop pretending you're fine just to avoid confrontation. The most liberating thing you can do is stop pretending to be someone you're not. The real journey starts when you stop hiding your truth. Being real with yourself is the first step to being real with others. Your truth is your power. Don't let anyone take it away. The truth might challenge the status quo, but it will always lead to clarity. Stop keeping your voice down to avoid rocking the boat. It's time to speak up. It's time to break free from the need to be perfect and start embracing who you truly are. The truth may be tough, but it's the only thing that will set you free. When you stop pretending, you'll start attracting the people who truly appreciate you. You don't owe anyone a version of yourself that doesn't feel authentic. The truth is uncomfortable, but living in a lie is even worse. You can't grow in comfort zones. You grow in the discomfort of truth. The only way to live fully is by embracing the truth, no matter how messy it is. Stop pretending to be someone you're not just to fit in. Your authenticity is enough. Real growth happens when you confront your truths head on. Sometimes it's not about saying the right thing, it's about saying what feels real. You can't always please everyone, but you can always be true to yourself. The truth might sting in the moment, but it will heal you in the long run. Being true to yourself may upset a few people, but it will free you. It's better to be disliked for being real than to be loved for being fake. Don't fear the truth. It's the only thing that will truly set you free. You don't have to apologize for putting yourself first. The truth is often harder to say than to hear, but it's always worth it. You can't please everyone, but you can choose to live with integrity. Stop wearing a mask to fit in. Your true self is far more valuable. Truth brings clarity, and clarity brings peace. Being honest isn't always easy, but it's always worth it. Sometimes being kind means being truthful, even when it's uncomfortable. The world doesn't need your perfection, it needs your truth. You deserve to live in your truth, no matter how unconventional it may seem. Let go of the need to be liked and embrace the power of being real. The truth may make you vulnerable, but it will also make you strong. Stop pretending to be who you think people want you to be. Just be who you are. Living authentically means accepting your imperfections and embracing your truth. You can't live a fulfilled life if you're always hiding behind a mask. Sometimes, the best way to protect yourself is by being brutally honest. The truth may take time to accept, but once you do, it'll set you free. Don't settle for being someone you're not just to keep the peace. The most important relationship you can have is the one with your own truth. Being honest about your feelings is the first step toward healing. Stop ignoring your inner voice just to keep everyone else happy. You're allowed to be different, to change, and to speak your truth. The truth may ruffle some feathers, but it will always clear the air. Embrace the discomfort of truth. It's the only way to move forward. You're not here to make everyone comfortable. You're here to live your truth. The more you embrace your truth, the more you'll attract the right people into your life. It's time to stop playing the role of the peacemaker and start being the real you. Let go of the need to be accepted and start accepting yourself. You don't need permission to speak your truth. Just do it. It's okay to challenge the status quo when it doesn't align with your values. Honesty may bring discomfort, but it will also bring clarity and growth. You can't change what you won't confront. Embrace your truth and transform your life. There's no peace in pretending to be someone you're not. When you start being real, the right people will show up in your life. It's time to stop hiding and start being proud of who you really are. The truth is a path to freedom. even if it's a hard road to walk. Don't let fear of judgment keep you from living your truth. The world doesn't need your perfection, it needs your authenticity. The truth doesn't ask for permission, and neither should you. Stop avoiding uncomfortable conversations. They are the gateway to growth. It's better to live a truthful life and be misunderstood than to live a lie and be praised. Being true to yourself might cost you some relationships, but it will also bring you peace. Truth may shake the foundations of your world, but it will help you build something better. Embrace your flaws, your story, your truth, because that's what makes you unique.